Hey everyone, Squee913 here, and I have got a lot of major updates for you guys. So this is a really important video if you follow my stuff and plan to continue following my stuff. Quite honestly, if you don't, then you might not care. Wow, 14 seconds in and I'm already rambling. Okay, let me get straight to it because I have got a lot of stuff to cover. First of all, you guys may have noticed my absence of late or reduced content uploading stuff due to just a bunch of junk that I've been going through in my life. But I now have more free time than I used to, a lot more. I've got some major changes going around in my life right now, and things are a bit chaotic, but good. The point is, I'll have much more free time now, and this will bring me to my first big topic, which is, due to these changes in my life, my financial situation is not what it once was, and I'm not homeless or anything, but having a little more trouble, getting ends to meet, etc., etc., etc. And in order to rationalize continued LPing the way I want to, and actually devoting more time to LPing, I've been thinking about and looking into getting my channel partnered. The reason for this, the reason why I haven't done it so far, is because I don't like subjecting you guys to advertisements. I always never liked that idea of you guys having to watch an advertisement on the videos or whatnot. But if it comes down to not LPing or LPing very limited amount of time, or being able to devote the amount of time I really want to and not feel like I should be earning money somewhere, this is a great alternative. It's not like I'm going to make a lot of money from this. I don't plan to. This is much more of a rationalization thing for me. And what I've done is I've talked to Inferno, Canuck, and Kriana, who are very good friends of mine and LPers, and we've decided to go in this together. The three of us are going to look at getting partnered, kind of because we've all considered it at one point or another, and we've decided that we want to do this together so that we have like our own support group, and so it doesn't feel like we're leaving each other behind or anything like that. And so what we're doing right now is we're looking at different places to go get partnered, and just looking into it. It's not a done deal. It's not like, hey, we're going to get partnered and that's it. That's final say. No, we're looking into everything that it entails before we make an informed decision. And we kind of want to get you guys in on this, in the sense of, what do you think? What do you feel? Do you like one partnership over another? Have you had experiences? Have you heard things? Which partnerships do you really like? Etc., etc. I'm going to be setting up a forum, a thread on the forum for this, where you guys can give your input, and we will seriously take it into an account. And the idea is that we all three get partnered in the same place, so that at least there's two other people there we know that are going through the same thing we are. And in return to you guys for making you have to put up with commercials, I'm going to take it more seriously. I'm going to take the act of LP more seriously, which is kind of funny because most of my humor comes from my lack of taking anything seriously. So what it means is more content more often, more streams more often, better quality streams, high definition streaming, etc., etc., etc. All of this stuff that I can devote into LPing now, in return for you guys putting up with commercials. And the hope is that you guys would rather have 3 hours of your favorite LP with commercials than, say, half an hour of your LP without a week. So that's that. And go to the thread and put in your thoughts and opinions and all that stuff. And then we'll go from there. Now, putting that aside, and getting into my channel and how I plan on where I plan on going from here and all that stuff, I have much more time, like I said, to LP my main LPs again. I'm not having to LP on the laptop anymore. I can LP on my actual gaming rig, so that's good. In fact, I've transferred all my save files back over to the gaming rig. You're going to start seeing Assassin's Creed Revelations again, Skyrim. You'll still see XCOM. You'll still see Dragon Age Origins. And then, of course, Mass Effect Iron Man Edition will become a streaming thing as well. So because an Iron Man game like that, you really should stream. It's more fun to stream it. That way, there's no question whatsoever if you Iron Manned it or not. I'll still be uploading them as an LP, but I plan to stream every time I record, so that'll be fun. But that one might be slightly more or slightly less common. And in addition to that, I've been thinking about this for a while. I have a bunch of cleanup projects to do. There are a lot of LPs that I have started and not finished for whatever reason. Many of them technical difficulties, others are cooperative things that I just didn't have the time for, couldn't get the schedules to sync up. I plan to get back into those. I'm going to be talking to Variax to get Icewind Dale going again. I'm talking to Clan Waddling Duck and Clan Europa to get Shogun going again. Inferno and I are going to start doing Lone Wolf again. So all of those will be put back into circulation when and where we can do them. But there's other ones too, like Bridge Commander, Kingdom Hearts 2, Draken the Ancient Gates. I want to get all those done before I start any new LPs. So I want to basically go on a cleanup project where I finish all the LPs I've started before I start any new LPs. And here's the way I intend to do it. I want to get somewhat of a regular schedule going, which I've never been able to accomplish, I know. And the way I look at it, or the way I want to do it, is one episode a day. One episode a day of each LP. And my ability to schedule when things are released allows me to record several hours of something, upload it all, and then schedule it out so that it releases one episode a day. And what I want to do is get a backlog of, my main ones right now, like Dragon Age Origins, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Bridge Commander, XCOM, and partial those out so that they're released. And then when I have a few weeks worth of that, then start working on my cleanup projects and getting those done. And if I get more time to LP, I just add more episodes daily. So in other words, it used to be if I had more time, you'd get 4 hours of Dragon Age instead of 1. This way, what I want to do is, instead of that, is, every day you get an episode of Dragon Age, Assassin's Creed Revelations, and blah blah blah. Well, if I get more time, you'll get those plus an episode of Kingdom Hearts 2, or plus an episode of Draken the Ancient Gates. So that way there's more variety. There's more something going up every day that someone wants. That's my goal. Don't know how soon I'll hit it, but that's what I would like to do. There are a few exceptions to the rule. Of course, XCOM will still be Mondays and Fridays. To give people time to roleplay. Anything that's cooperative will be when and where I can get it done. Skyrim will still be once a week, but hopefully starting a week from today, next Friday, I will be releasing the new Skyrim. And I kind of want to do the streams with those again, because I really enjoyed those, where we premiere it on the stream and everyone gets together and we can watch the episode of Skyrim. I don't know, we'll see. But that's where that's going. So over the next few months, I'm going to be concentrating on cleaning up all the LPs that I haven't got a chance to finish. There's a big one that you guys are not going to like to hear. I'm putting the nail in the coffin on Mass Effect with Friends. And a lot of you don't want to hear that because it was a fun LP. And it was a fun LP. But after the end of Mass Effect 3, and I'm not going to go into details because some people may not have seen or played Mass Effect 3, and it's not that I hate the ending anymore, I've reconciled it, I love the Mass Effect series, and I love the third game to death, it's the best game I've ever played. But the whole point of Mass Effect with Friends was to see what kind of crazy outcome we'd get when someone new controlled Shepard every 2 hours. And just by the way the ending of Mass Effect 3 is structured, that is now pointless. And because of that, I've never gotten the motivation to continue Mass Effect with Friends, and I don't think I ever will. So I'm just calling it dead. So take that for what you will. What else? Oh, my old channel, Squee913, no longer has any strikes against it. They all got removed. They all got taken off. Either they were, rescinded or time expired or whatever. So my channel is now free and clear. So I got to do something with it now, because I don't like the idea of having a completely clean channel that gets more views than my current one, even though I haven't uploaded anything in a year. and not doing anything with it. So either I'll be splitting my LPs between those two channels, or I'll putting something on the other channel. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll turn that one into retro games, where I just do Super Nintendo games or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out, but I'm going to start using both channels again. Another big update. Dragon Ball Z League Season 4. We're going to start getting that into the works. Hopefully, in about 2 or 3 weeks, we'll start the preseason, and then from there, it's all once a week. So if you like Dragon Ball Z League, get excited, get with your team, start working on it, start getting with the testers. If you don't know what Dragon Ball Z League is, now's a good time to find out. Just go to the forums, look for Dragon Ball Z League. It's a great amount of fun. So we're going to start getting that up and going in a few weeks. What else? I think that's the big stuff. So anyway, lots of changes coming. Lots of good stuff on the way for a lot of you. I think that's about it. I think I'm done. I don't know if I have any more updates or not. But that's the big ones. The big ones is me, Inferno, Canuck, and Kriana. We're all going to look at getting partnered. We're not sure with who yet. We're looking around. And like I said, hopefully the trade-off will be that you guys will have to put up with the commercials, but because of that, you're going to get much better streams, much more content, much more often. So that's that. And if I'm missing something, let me know. Alright guys, leave your thoughts, comments below, go to the threads, put the forums, put your comments there, and until then, I will see you guys around. Ta-ta!